What's up everybody, it's John from Real Gamer News, and thank you for supporting Real Gamer News by watching this video. If you like our videos, please hit the like button down below, it really helps out, and if you're new here, subscribe. Enable notifications by hitting the bell icon so you won't miss any new videos on the way, including reviews, podcasts, and more episodes of RGN.Today. Don't forget to check out our Discord, link in the description. Today in Real Gamer history, Fire Emblem Seizen no Kifu was released on this day in 1996 for the Super Famicom in Japan, and its subtitle, which can be translated to Descent of Jihad or Genealogy of Holy War, is considered a very important entry into the strategic RPG series due to its introduction and long-lasting features and genuinely challenging difficulty spike. As a bonus today in Real Gamer history, the Xbox was revealed in 2001 and the PS3 was revealed in 2005. Seemingly out of nowhere, Nintendo announced a new Paper Mario game releasing July 17, 2020 exclusively for Nintendo Switch called the Origami King, which includes Mario, Luigi, and a new character, Olivia, who must liberate the castle of Princess Peach from King Ollie's control. The game will require 6.5 gigabytes and is a full-price standalone single-player campaign. As part of Sony's push for PS5 and giving back to the PS4 community, which has brought them back to the #1 status, Ghost of Tsushima gameplay has been shown for the first time ever. Check out our friends over at Gamers Prey to see it in full 4K on YouTube. Although the gameplay was enough for us to see that the title is open world, we don't know much about the story still. Whispers among industry insiders are beginning to dub the title Assassin's Creed Japan, which is both a joke and a quick way of saying that fans should expect something allegedly similar to that when the title releases exclusively to PS4 July 17, 2020, the same day as Paper Mario the Origami King. Coincidence? I think not. Screenshots and a teaser have appeared on Microsoft's store showing off Mafia Definitive Edition, potentially leaking the long-term plans of what ended up being announced by 2K Games as a Mafia remake and Mafia 2 remaster, with hints of Mafia 3 Master coming later. We also have it on good faith that a Mafia Trilogy bundle is being planned for eventual release. We should get more info about this coming week on Tuesday, May 19th, 2020. Using Morse code over Twitter and later a YouTube trailer, Ubisoft has made it clear that Operation Steel Wave is coming to Rainbow Six Siege, and at least 2 new operators are included, Ace and Melusi, in addition to the usual content of a new season starting up. The Last of Us 2 Inside the Story Dev Talk encourages gamers, despite the current fanbase being split between pre-order hype versus backlash over leaked plot points by a disgruntled ex-employee who allegedly hasn't been paid very well. Neil Druckmann is currently developing a Netflix special surrounding the game's franchise with reports that over 70% of the workforce at Naughty Dog has left or been replaced. We will have more on the story as it progresses. In extra news today, U.S. consumer spending on video games in the first quarter 2020 has reached a record-setting $10.86 billion. Video game stocks are trading relatively close to 2018 bull market highs and could test bull market highs in the coming months. Grand Theft Auto 5 Definitive Edition has been offered for free on Epic Games Store for PC until May 21st, 2020. Their servers initially took a beating from the unprecedented demand on downloads, but it should be clear now for you to sign in and get your copy. It's free to keep forever. American PGA champion Justin Thomas announced as the cover athlete for PGA Tour 2021 by 2K Games, which launches on August 21st, 2020, and has an entire Adidas outfit set as a pre-order bonus. Wow, this could be one of the most enjoyable golf games in a long time. And now for today's RGN analysis, where we offer our opinions on one industry topic per day. This might be related to a news topic or outside of it, but will always be a hot take on current game industry situations ongoing. Opinions expressed here may not be shared by all RGN staff, and all topics are ongoing. Please view in context.
This has to be the right way.
Unreal Engine 5 was given a full reveal this week from Epic Games, and while the event was very enlightening on a tech standpoint, there was also some unnecessary shilling moments during the presentation. main boost to the game industry thanks to Unreal 5 when it releases in late 2021 will be the ability to import directly photogrammetry, ZBrush, and CAD objects through Unreal 5's Nanite engine. This is described by Epic Games as removing the limit for polygon counts, and essentially means photorealistic games will get an experience with a major leap in fidelity, with so much effort required by developers in the past no longer being required to make it happen. The second main feature of the Unreal 5 is the Lumen system, a dynamic global illumination system much similar to ray tracing, but could have a horizontal impact on game development. Other Unreal 5 features include the new Chaos Physics, already implemented in Fortnite with recent updates, Chaos Destruction Engine, Niagara VFX, Convolution Reverb, and Ambipsionics Rendering. They even went as far as to claim that film studios and game companies will now be able to use the same exact tools and assets for virtual universal compatibility in CG development and game production. While on the other hand, Epic Games was quick to say that they could not pick favorites between the consoles. They did mention PlayStation 5's SSD quite a few times, mentioning how it's faster than PC market SSD drives, which of course we know as PC gamers, which we also play console, PlayStation, and Xbox. This is because PCIe 4 NVMe SSD drives are currently so similar in spec to the previous generation PCIe 3 SSD drives, and those are still only now just coming down in cost as we speak. $180 to $250 for US dollars for a 1 terabyte Samsung 970 Evo or Evo Plus, $350 for the Evo Pro, or you can shop more in the $400 to $500 range if you want 2 terabyte storage. A lot of the extra cost is because these drives are essentially RAM. They have their own dedicated RAM and they're directly connected to the CPU, so no cables to slow things down. It's great that Xbox and PlayStation will both move to this N.2 NVMe SSD technology. Sony is going to launch PS5 with a speed that's 28% faster than the PCIe 3 drives on PC. That's why you keep hearing all this stuff about PS5 being faster than PC. However, PS5 and PCIe 3 has been available for PC for quite some time now. PCIe 4 drives will eventually hit the PC market over the next 18 months and will achieve 56% higher speeds than current PC drives. In other words, PS5's SSD will meet halfway between the two PC generations. And speedy storage drive technology is great, should be celebrated, but this does not mean the PS5 will be exceeding the capabilities of custom GPU PC builds, which are often grossly overpowered in CPU as well department, with tons of dedicated RAM compared to consoles which only have a shared pool of memory between the GPU and system itself. Epic Games seems to have received some sort of contract deal for this presentation, as it only mentions PS5 and no other consoles by name, even when asked directly by Jeff Keighley, who hosted the event as part of the Summer Game Fest 2020, and shout out Jeff Keighley, had some really good questions for them in that. Crossplay is a confirmed feature, as Epic Online Services has now launched, and Nintendo Switch was not mentioned by name, but Epic seemed to hint that Unreal Engine 5 will support lower-end hardware like smartphones and tablets, but without the Nanite and Lumen systems, so downscaled assets, performance. However you feel about that, the Unreal 5 presentation was very exciting for us, and you can expect more write-ups from us about the engine as further analysis surfaces. Unreal Engine is available now for free for the first $1 million in revenue. After that, pay royalties to Epic Games on the earnings. And now for our good news outro, where we offer a piece of good news to get you through the day. Researchers prove video games sharpen mental health. The University of Saskatchewan, Canada has provided new research this week. Games improve brain function as well as increase emotional intelligence when used properly. Professor Mandrick's research shows that playing video games on a daily basis will provide a number of health positive benefits, especially for those aged 18 to 55, but for anyone really, including the increase in synaptic connections within the brain as well as the ability to learn better ways to handle social scenarios within high levels of stress or anxiety. In response to recent claims of video game addiction and restrictive measures being put in place across Far East nations, Professor Mandrick explains, problematic gameplay could be happening, but what I would suggest is that the games aren't really the problem. When we see problematic gameplay, it's people turning to games solely when they should be looking at a wide range of activities. Exercise, getting fresh air, getting their work done, and video games. When people aren't doing all of these things, that's when labels of problematic gameplay arise. A full paper is available from the University of Saskatchewan, including a more scientific breakdown of the different synaptic responses as well as how our brain connects the dots when solving problems in the real or virtual world. RGN is a global gamer society operating since 2011 with millions of page views and thousands of interviews, reviews, etc., working with major industry partners as well as providing an indie spotlight. We are launching our new YouTube series, so like and subscribe today. And for detailed write-ups of the tech and game industry, visit our new website, RealGamerNewZ.com. Until next time, keep it real, keep it gaming. Peace.